Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Saturday Morning Reads. I am your host Kaiju X, and with me today we have my son, Fat Bacon Unicorn, GVR, Alex, Ditto, Nagoda, and Joe. And today we are going to be reading something a little special and a little different. Take it away, Alex.
A secret, you might say. A secret I kept from all of you. The story is called Godzilla Gets a Girlfriend.
Oh no.
Oh no.
By Darkspawn Dweller04.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Godzilla, the summary is, Godzilla is horny and lonely, and so goes off to find a lady monster to love. He does not expect what he finds, or what happens after the sex, or for his girlfriend to have 3 heads. Contains poop. And here's the link.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Now do you understand why I kept it secret?
Yes. Now I understand.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh no.
I'm just going to assume a paragraph each.
And I'm gonna be a good father to Nagoda. He gets the very last paragraph.
Alright.
Epic.
Oh no. Okay. Godzilla was lonely.
Enjoy.
Now I understand. Now I understand.
Dad, come pick me up, I'm scared.
So am I, son.
Well, think of it this way, Kaiju X. You read first so you can get out of the way.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Godzilla was lonely. It felt that life on Monster Island was getting dull with no new monsters to talk to. It was also breeding season, and he was getting horny and needed someone to mate with. For the past 12,000 years that Godzilla had been alive, he had never had the chance to mate with anyone, and this made him very upset and embarrassed. It also made his dong unbearably hard. And he longed for the day that he could ram his rock-hard dong into a pretty lady monster. Man, oh no.
We're in it now.
No pulling out! Anyway. There is nobody that appealed to him on Ogasawara Island, and also nobody large enough so Godzilla could set out on a journey of discovery and horniness. Yeah, horniness. He waded through the ocean and caused a tidal wave that almost wiped out Taiwan. But he kept going, and soon he was swimming off into the unknown. His dong caused him problems because it wasn't very streamlined and kept.
Why does this sound familiar?
If you haven't noticed, you'll understand why. It kept slowing him down, and being painful as whales kept trying to swim into his dick hole. I'm gonna pass.
What the Meg? 2018.
Eventually Godzilla had to rest and pulled himself out of the sea on the small island in the middle of which caused a tsunami to destroy New Zealand. Well, he laid down on the beach and pulled up on the palm trees to cover himself with a blanket. What? Godzilla liked to be cozy, and the scientist back at home made him a blanket. He has a blanket!
Well, ain't that nice?
Can we have that in a match?
No.
What do you mean? This is canon. Of course we can.
You suck.
Because he would not pollute the landmass, and then went to bed. He dreamed of having a career again, but with less lethal outcomes. Oh
Man,
my
this is a
god, what
comedy.
the fuck? In the middle of the night, Godzilla was woken up by a huge thunderstorm which cracked open the sky, and he saw lightning all over the place that was accompanied by an odd, twittering noise. He was confused and angry because he knew sleep for to continue his journey, but he was curious because there was no rain coming with the thunderstorm. He got up, shot himself,
Again?
and started going back into the shit water. Found another tidal wave. Oh my god, what the fuck am I reading? At the very moment,
Art.
a large
Anyone
golden
fucking
monster
die?
appeared from the sky, spewing lightning bolts all over the island and making weird glittering noises.
No.
Godzilla had noticed earlier and landed on the disgrace where he took a dump on the sand. What the fuck is this shit play?
Yeah, Godzilla has diarrhea.
The amount of shit. This made Godzilla mad because the golden monster was polluting the environment. So he had strode back to the island and tried to make the unknown monster pay. Took a sweetie for its back.
Well, Godzilla's being a fucking hypocrite because he was polluting the damn world as well.
Yeah, it's not even like that. They should be helping the Earth with its rich nutrients. Only,
Well, not according to the author.
Like Godzilla's shit.
Okay.
best of luck, man. Best of luck.
All of a sudden, the creature turned around, Godzilla straight in the eye, with three of its heads. With each of its three heads. Godzilla was stopped in his tracks by the monster's beauty.
Oh no.
Its three heads curled around its back and moved erratically. It had beautiful long eyelashes over its red eye. Fins that ended in mouths full of razor-sharp fangs. It had huge golden wings and well-kept scales and beautiful long dragon horns on each head and two long tails. It chittered as he walked closer to him. Godzilla moved at the last minute and punched a mountain instead, causing a landslide that buried the nearby mountain of monster shit. The balance was restored. Alright, that's Godzilla 2014 done with. Let's go. The creature was still looking at Godzilla with two of its heads, but the third was puking for some reason. Godzilla's boner was back with a vengeance.
Okay.
The creature was absolutely the prettiest thing he'd ever seen, and rancid, putrid smell, he could tell it was female and in heat, and so he presented the female with his raging boner.
What the fuck?
And she chittered in delight and raised her tail so he could get a good look at her dripping level.
Oh no.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
no.
what the fuck?
Dripping love hole.
Oh no.
She had 3 vaginas. How could he get so lucky? She was Queen Ghidorah, and she had broken up with King Ghidorah because he was always having diarrhea and didn't please her at sex. Pass, I need to go return to my bunk.
Do so.
No, GVR's just gonna do this while we continue reading.
Alright.
Oh, Josh.
Have mercy on my soul.
Forgive me, Lord, for the sin I'm about to commit.
Godzilla ran forward to his baller dong, struck into Queen Ghidorah's enormous woman cave. She shrieked in pleasure and bucked her hips against Godzilla's. And again, one of her heads curled around to give him a toothy kiss. She accidentally ripped out his tongue. Cracked himself, wondering what he had gotten himself into. She was obviously a dominatrix, of course. His boner spoke louder than the blood foaming out of his mouth, and he kept thrusting away until he found himself chumming. It was at this point that her vaginal clamps attached to his dong and decided to take flight. Godzilla's picked up effortlessly by his penis as his 3-headed golden lover began to drive over her new mate. He comes nearer. Roared and voice, the cum spilled out and into the sea below. Her vaginal clamps pulled all of his cum out until the pleasure was gone, and he was squirming in pain. Queen Ghidorah wasn't satisfied though. She had 2 other lady holes she needed to have sex with. She became enraged and discovered he had gone soft and released her vaginal doors. He started to follow this guy. Poor guy. She flew off to see if Ghidorah was up. Oh, King Ghidorah. Okay. Up to the task this time of fucking her other 2 vaginas and maybe some of her 3 poop holes. But he passed.
Two things. 1, I like Dodo's censored version better.
Yes.
And 2, I guess you could say she was a chum bucket.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
much prefer chum.
No. Please pass. Next person.
Godzilla fell to Earth and eventually landed on an island in a flurry of chum, and as he pooped himself during the descent, he landed in a volcano which exploded, and then the whole island sunk into the sea, creating the second Atlantis.
At least we get a second Gamma trilogy.
Godzilla Godzilla got out of the volcano and looked around to see if Queen Ghidorah was still lurking, but she was gone. He ashamedly went back to sea with the tsunami destroying what was left of Taiwan. And made his way to Gorgonzola Island. His boner was gone, but he felt less of a man. Now that he knew he couldn't satisfy the love of his life.
Nagoda.
The end.
Oh man, the moment that you said contains poop and I saw the author, I was like, I knew exactly what this was and where it was going.
Holy shit, I just realized it's the same author as Mecha King Jesus.
Yes,
That's why.
Yeah, that's why. I was just looking at that the other day too.
I'm giving this Broadway font.
Oh my gosh, this was... You know, it's been a while. Is it weird to say that this was less disgusting than Mecha King Jesus? Is that weird to say?
Are you sure?
I mean, that one, they were...
I thought this was more disgusting.
Right. I don't know. I thought the last one freaking, like, they were, like, slathered in poop and whatnot. It was like, oh, yeah, it was... Remember that first one being real bad, but this one was, like, I don't know, moderately tame by comparison. Emphasis on by comparison. Oh, my gosh.
Dripping love hole.
Dripping love hole. That's a... that's a description right there. GVR, can I join you in rewatching Death Kappa? I think it'll purge my mind of this. I have no words. Bacon, what'd you think of it?
I mean, I laughed a lot. It was fucking gross, but at least it was funny.
At least. When you're reading it with the rest of us, yeah.
I give that a 0.1. Only the 0.1 because it made me laugh.
Very fair. GVR, what'd you think of it?
I had to go for there for a second. I had to deal with some things. But no, joking aside, this was disgusting, but hilarious.
Oh yeah. Somehow we seem to read one of these every season. I swear to gosh.
Yeah, I wonder whose fault is that.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's the new guy.
Yeah.
It's your mom.
You did this, Bacon.
Ha! Joke's on you. You think I have a mother.
Yeah, but he calls every woman he sims for mommy.
D-blast. I was gonna say, Bacon, you're right about that. I guess I'll just go down the list. Alex, what'd you think of it?
Disgusting, but it was hilarious. It's my exact thoughts from it are the same as Mecha King Jesus. It's gross but fucking funny.
Rip New Zealand.
Yes.
And Taiwan.
No.
And the Philippines.
That was probably my favorite. Those were my favorite bits. All the
And
islands
Godzilla.
that just get randomly destroyed.
At least there's a second Atlantis now.
Yeah.
And they could give us a second Gamera trilogy.
Gamer's Trilogy 2 on just Boogaloo.
Alright. Ditto, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's ugly. Disgusting. I'm gonna kill you. Give me $200.
In that exact
Yeah,
order.
what is it? Yeah. It's funny when you got like your friends to read it with. But if you're going as solo, it's pretty gross. Other than that, everything was fine.
Nagoda, what'd you think of it?
Why would you subject us to this torture a second time?
Because I thought it was funny.
I mean, it was funny, but still.
Hey. Be happy that I only made you read the end.
But he had to listen to the rest of it and hear the rest of us suffer.
At least he didn't have to say the words.
Fair enough. And Joe, what'd you think of it?
This is amazing. I think this is the best thing of the season so far.
It belongs in a museum.
Museum
A
of
poop
shit.
museum.
So do you.
No, it belongs in the chill bucket.
But hey, we're not professional reviewers. Here are 5 people that had to say something about Godzilla Gets a Girlfriend. Francis the Miner says, "What the fuck, man? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? This is so wrong."
Kaiju Cypher says, never writing a story for Godzilla again. Shame on you.
Godzilla says, yeah, that was a good day.
Godzilla also says, yeah, I was left too. I'm Godzilla in 1980. motherfucker.
Little Susie says cool.
The sad part is that last one was a recent comment from April 27th, 2020.
Cool.
Why is this getting common?
First thing little Susie saw on the internet.
No. No.
Cool.
Why? Why must I suffer?
Aren't you all happy now that I made you read that?
Yes.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
GVR's the only one that got to join me out of big.
No. He's gonna make his future wife dress up as Queen Ghidorah.
Oh no.
Oh no!
It's his thing.
Winky Dora.
Queen Kinky Dora. Oh, Lord. This has been... Oh, Lordy. This has been... I don't know. Is this another episode or is this the finale? I don't care. This is... The episode
We got three
ends
more.
now.
Yeah, we have three more.
Oh, 3 more? Okay. See you in the next
Hopefully they're not
episode.
scat fix.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's ugly, disgusting. I'm gonna kill you. Give me $200.